Welcome, everyone, to our podcast where we explore the ins and outs of risk management. I'm your host, Mike, and today we're joined by the brilliant and insightful Sarah. Sarah, thanks for being here.
Thanks, Mike. I'm excited to be here. So, what are we diving into today?
Well, we're going to start with the basics of risk management. It's all about identifying, assessing, and mitigating risks to protect what matters most. Whether it's a small business or a large corporation, understanding risk management is crucial. For example, a tech startup might face cybersecurity risks, while a manufacturing company might deal with supply chain disruptions.
That makes a lot of sense. But can you give us a more concrete example of how a company might identify and assess these risks?
Absolutely. Let's take a tech startup, for instance. They might start by conducting a risk assessment to identify potential threats, such as data breaches, software bugs, or market competition. They would then use tools like SWOT analysis, strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats, to get a comprehensive view. For example, they might find that their current cybersecurity measures are weak, which could be a significant threat.
Hmm, that's really interesting. So, once they've identified these risks, what's the next step?
The next step is risk mitigation. They would develop strategies to reduce the impact of these risks. For the cybersecurity example, they might invest in better encryption, regular security audits, and employee training. It's all about creating a robust defense mechanism. Another example could be a manufacturing company diversifying their supplier base to avoid disruptions.
That's really practical. What about real world case studies? Are there any notable examples of companies successfully managing risks?
Yes, there are many. One classic example is Toyota's recall of vehicles due to unintended acceleration. Initially, it was a significant PR crisis, but Toyota handled it by being transparent, recalling the affected vehicles, and improving their quality control processes. This not only mitigated the immediate risk, but also rebuilt customer trust over time.
Wow, that's a powerful example. What about the role of insurance in risk management? How does that fit in?
Insurance is a crucial component of risk management. It provides a financial safety net when things go wrong. For instance, a small business might take out liability insurance to protect against lawsuits. In the case of a tech startup, cyber insurance can cover the costs associated with data breaches and other cyber incidents. It's about transferring some of the risk to the insurance company.
That's really reassuring. What are some emerging trends in risk management that we should be aware of?
One significant trend is the use of artificial intelligence and data analytics. AI can help in identifying patterns and predicting risks more accurately. For example, a financial institution might use AI to detect fraudulent transactions in real time. Another trend is the increasing focus on environmental, social, and governance (ESG) risks, which are becoming more important for investors and stakeholders.
Fascinating. How does personal risk management fit into all of this? I mean, we all face risks in our daily lives, right?
Absolutely. Personal risk management is just as important. It involves things like health insurance, life insurance, and emergency savings. For example, having a well stocked emergency fund can provide a financial buffer if you lose your job or face unexpected medical expenses. It's about being prepared for the unexpected and taking proactive steps to protect yourself and your loved ones.
That's really important advice. What about ethical considerations in risk management? How do companies ensure they're not just minimizing risks, but doing so in a responsible way?
Ethical risk management is about balancing the need to protect the company with the need to do the right thing. For example, a pharmaceutical company might face the risk of side effects from a new drug. Ethical risk management would involve conducting thorough clinical trials and being transparent with patients and regulators. It's about making decisions that are not only legally sound, but also morally responsible.
That's a great point. And finally, what do you see as the future of risk management? How will it evolve in the coming years?
The future of risk management is likely to be more data driven and technology focused. We'll see more advanced predictive analytics, AI, and machine learning being used to identify and mitigate risks. Additionally, there will be a greater emphasis on sustainability and social responsibility. Companies will need to be more agile and adaptive to navigate the rapidly changing landscape of risks.
Wow, that's a lot to think about. Thanks, Mike, for all these insights. It's been a fantastic conversation.
Thank you, Sarah, and thank you, listeners, for joining us. Stay tuned for more episodes where we dive deep into the world of risk management and beyond. Until next time, stay safe and be prepared.